This week we're going to highlight soybean planting trends and the near-term weather forecast here in the U.S. We're also going to highlight an ongoing challenging situation in Rio Grande do Sul in Brazil, where a lot of flooding is taking place. We're going to wrap things up looking at long-term trends in November bean futures. Hi, this is Brian Basting with Advanced Trading. Let's talk about the soybean market. We've moved into the middle of May here, and of course it's time to plant beans. Some challenging conditions exist, however, and we're going to highlight those in a second. Let's take a look at nationwide progress. Now, nationwide progress slowed this week. We're at 35% now. Notice last year at this time we were at 45%, and we're now still only slightly above the 5-year average of 34%. Let's take a look at the history here. We're looking at the last several years. Of course, that red line depicts this year. Notice how that red line is no longer has that sharp upward slope, obviously. Last couple weeks have been challenging. And over the next 2 weeks, from now through Memorial Day weekend, approximately 29% of the beans are planted. So if we were to continue to be on average, we'd be around that 64 to 65% level by Memorial Day. Of course, that's going to be directly tied to the weather. Let's take a look at the short-term trends. Our slides this week, as usual, are courtesy of T-storm weather. We're starting out here looking at the last 14 days as a proxy for topsoil moisture. Now, it's not as green as what it was last week, but there's still plenty of green on this map too. So some areas may be stop and go on bean planting, but it has been a challenge. Let's now take a look at the short-term forecast. We're looking through Friday of this week. Now, in that green area to the west, we're looking at anywhere from 0.2 to half an inch of rain. As we move further to the east and south, though, heavier amounts, ½ inch to an inch of rain over that area. Let's move forward now from Sunday, May 19th to next Friday, May 24th. You can see a lot of color on that map. In the green area, anywhere from ½ inch to an inch, and the heaviest amounts in that red area there, over an inch of rain. So quite a bit of rain in the next week or so. Let's look at now the background of beans and bean production here on this map. To the right of that purple line, or the east of that line, if you will, some substantial rain over the next 10 to 14 days. The heaviest amounts are going to be to the right or east of that blue line. Let's quantify rainfall now over the next 2 weeks. Now, the next 2 weeks, you can see on this map here quite a bit of green on this map, which is slightly wet, isolated cases of very wet conditions, more so to the south and west, normal precip. Let's switch gears now and focus on Brazil, specifically looking at the state of Rio Grande do Sul, which is in the far south. You've probably heard or seen on the news extensive and very catastrophic flooding in that state. What we're going to look at here is harvest progress now in that state. We're looking here at about near 80% of the beans were harvested in Rio Grande do Sul here as of May 12th. It's been a very, very serious situation down there. And as we look at the forecast for the next 2 weeks, there is more rain on the way. So how much beans are at risk? It varies. Some private forecasts are now moving as high as 2 to 3 million tons could be a risk of loss due to quality problems. Let's wrap things up this week looking at long-term trends in November bean futures. November beans, as we tape here on Tuesday, trading near $12.05 a bushel. There's been quite a lot of volatility here the last few weeks in bean futures. We strongly encourage you to work closely with your trusted risk management advisor to continue to manage price movement. Now, if you'd like more information, please feel free to contact us at 800-664-2321. We'll put you in contact with one of our risk management consultants who'll be happy to visit with you at your convenience. And remember, we upload every Wednesday. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and never miss an upload. Thanks a lot. Have a good week.